Hey, it's Dougie Fresh in the flesh here at the airport, and the lights were going out and it's delayed, but I met this amazing rabbi full of wisdom. We're talking all this awesome intellectual positive stuff. I figured I'd share some of his wisdom with you guys. So what,
it's an honor to be together with you guys, and he asked me a brilliant question. What would be the 3 most important things to focus on to be successful in life?
Right.
So we said the first thing, which was a point that he brought up, was number 1 is to be focused on appreciating. Because the only way to have any happiness in life is to appreciate.
Exactly.
Because if we live life and we don't appreciate the small things and everything is a given, then you never ever will really enjoy anything. Because once you have it, then it's a given, and then the next thing, that's number 1.
Yeah.
Number two, the second thing that we have to keep our eye on is what was that second point?
Number 2
to be giving. We're here in this world to be a giver.
Okay.
That's the most important thing, to be charitable.
Okay.
Now, people think charity is only with money, which is a mistake.
It could be a
Charity
smile.
is a smile. Look at the smile. It's a nice word.
Yep.
Is caring about someone else, praying for someone else, even if you can't help them.
Yeah.
If you can pray for them.
Right.
Okay, that's the second thing. Okay, now you want a third.
A third.
The third thing is integrity.
Integrity. What does this mean?
Integrity means, number 1, integral with money. A person must understand that money is from God.
Okay.
People think, and therefore what the amount of money you're supposed to have, you'll have anyways. Therefore, people to steal is a ridiculous thing. Because anyway, that money, if it's supposed to be yours, it'll be yours anyways.
Yeah, it's out
Why
there.
Why take something which doesn't belong to you? Number 1. Second thing, integrity is to be integral to yourself. To understand that what we have belongs to us, so what's not ours is not ours. That's as far as our eyes, to keep our eyes integral, to keep our minds integral, to keep our bodies integral. And the only way to have that is by looking into the infinite wisdom, which is the Torah, and analyzing exactly how to be an integral person, and how to be a kind person, and how to be a person that's thankful. And therefore, if a person focuses on praying every day, and number 2, focusing on being a giver, what can I do to better the world and better my fellow people around me? And then to be, number 3, to make ourselves more integral and to train other people to be integral, then you have a great life ahead of you.
Damn, infuse those 3. And I want to say on integrity, I recently had an experience where a friend of mine helped me make a little bit of money, and he was no longer with us. He quit. Yeah, I still gave him the money because I knew it was the right thing to do. And I felt good about that. He felt good about that. And I thought of myself moving forward, how that's a good way to start on a solid foundation. I was also reading a book at the bookstore. It's a long delay. 10X rule. Grant Cardone, he's talking about there's no scarcity of money. Money's out there everywhere. Car, 20,000, 30,000, 20,000, 30,000. Have an abundance mindset with it, and that giving can create that integrity can create that, and that gratitude can create all 3 of that.
Right.
So that's good. And
tremendous.
And Jewish individuals seem to make, you said they were on the top Forbes. Can you explain that a little more?
So a person has to understand that money comes from God.
Okay.
And God decides who should be successful. It's funny, my father one time met with Paul Reichman. He was a multi-billionaire. And he told him a tremendous thing. He told him, I was a very successful person. I made billions of dollars in my life, but most of my money was made through luck. And he says, if anyone knows about the history of Paul Reichman, what happened to Paul Reichman was that he actually he built Canary Wharf. He built the whole Canary Wharf, and basically Canary Wharf is a whole city in London.
Oh wow!
And he built battery towers in Manhattan. That's where he made a lot of money. And then he built Canary Wharf. Okay. And then the government last minute didn't allow him to build a train, and then he lost all of his money.
Wow.
So he told my father, he says, all my money was made out of luck, really. And all my wisdom, look where it brought me. It made me lose all my money. He said, everything comes from God.
Yeah.
And that's the point.
It's empowering.
So therefore, if we understand that everything comes from God, if we understand that we're chosen and we're here to use money for a higher purpose, then God will entrust you with His money in order to do good things.
You have to be worthy of it.
Worthy to do good things with it.
Right. That's empowering. That's interesting.
That's that.
Because you say the Jewish individuals on the top is top
On the Forbes, yeah, you look at the list. It's baffling.
So you
see
study
how many-
success. You got to study
Yeah,
success,
study
whether where it
success.
is,
That's
and you're
right.
unattached from it.
That's right.
And you can call it God, universe, nature, whatever
Right.
it is. That
Right.
animating force in the world.
That's
And
right.
if you could be humble enough to it, that humble we talked about, humbleness.
Humility.
What was that? The
humility.
Rabbi
yeah.
Hillel say?
Yeah,
if
Rabbi
not,
says, if not me, you go. You
if
do it
not
great.
now, then when? If not you, then who?
And
in
then
the first
not,
part.
right? And then the last thing, if not now, then when?
Right, love it. So
Not
to
now,
you
then
guys,
when. All right,
when are you
God
gonna start
bless.
being integrity? When are you gonna start, being grateful? It's the best time right now. So from the airport with the rabbi.
Nice to meet
peace.
you all. Peace out.
Yeah.